Good evening, Natalie, Dawn, Miss Dawn.
Hi,
What are you cooking?
cooking food.
What food? It's already evening, so
Hii ni nyanya. Naona nyanya. Nakata nyanya. So I want to make a nduma mixture of nduma waru and then with rice.
what is that? Nduma waru, eh?
Nduma is what's nduma? Arrowroot.
Arrowroot.
Arrowroot and Irish potatoes. You mix them together. Let's jika tuko na carrots. Yeah. So that's my head thinking.
So you're cooking before you check if the things you want to cook are available.
Sis, I don't need carrots. It would be an added advantage to have them.
No, why are you using ripe bananas? What's happening?
Ripe bananas are for the juice that I'm going to make afterwards.
And avocados.
Eh,
And garlic. Very funny combination, but it's gonna come together, right? Okay. So we're in the month of May, and the rains that have been pounding Kenya and Nairobi specifically, they have been terrible. What do you think?
the rains, they will pour.
Like typically right now, it would have been raining thoroughly. Imagine it's just 6 p.m. It would be raining. So today you actually gotten a nice break, right?
Hopefully zitafungua. It's really nice to
It is nice.
to sit with a book
Oh, okay. As it
read.
pounds.
quietly as it's raining, but
Uh-huh.
sasa ubaya ni
The bird.
maji
Oh my
inaingia ndani ya
God.
nyumba.
I know, right?
So you find instead of kukaa chini unasoma kitabu, una watch movie quietly as it's
I
raining.
know,
You're busy
right?
mopping. Sijui watu somewhere wako huko wana drown ndani ya mvua. So you're just constantly worried. Oh, are my friends okay? Oh, are my family okay? Nionyeshi mother-in-law, nionyeshi Joska, sijui nini.
You have friends in those places?
Yeah.
Yeah, they share their experiences. What did they say?
So Macy is a close friend. Aliniambia venye akuniambia, alinitekea video like maji ilikuwa inaingia, I don't know, alisema through perimeter walls, sijui ilifanya nini, mimi sikuwa naelewa hizo nini vitu mob alikuwa anasema. But maji ilikuwa inaingia, so unapata anatake video ndani ya room, unapata this entire area iko na maji, ni hapo tuko mlango ndio hakuna, so ukiingia una sink ndani ya maji.
What? Oh my God. So is it a
And it's the
drainage
whole
thing or is just the
house.
rains that are a bit too heavy this
I
time?
don't know what they did, what human beings have done.
Oh, you're blaming it on the human beings. You
Yeah.
think it's humans to
You
blame for this
know.
matter?
If it was just animals living in this area,
Yeah.
and something like this had happened,
Yeah.
they wouldn't die.
Okay. They would swim in that water.
I don't know what they have done. Human beings have done something.
Why
I
are
don't know
humans
what
to
it
blame
is.
for this matter?
Because it's
We are
rains
victims.
don't. No, you're not victims.
Oh, yeah.
Your existence is the problem here. Because
Just by existing, it's a problem.
yes, the
Ay,
rains
man.
have rained. And it's not something that you can blame ati ni mvua, you can blame the weather. You can't blame the weather on anything. Like, it's a cycle.
Yeah.
The water is evaporated into the sky, it
Yeah.
condenses, it becomes clouds, it rains.
Yeah.
Now, what did you do to cause the rain to become so much? What did you do, human beings? What did you do?
Rains come from heavens. It's the Lord who opened the taps and they poured.
Scientifically speaking,
Okay.
it's
Science. Okay.
yeah.
Because you see, ideally, there are times, this is not the first time we're having a rainy season. So the other times we have had the rainy seasons, they've not been flooding our roads. And
As much.
yeah, so why is it this time it is so bad?
Who knows? Since you're watching weather.
Ah.
I watch science. I watch news for long.
So the only stories that you have is from your friends and their
Personal
experiences.
experience.
My God. So the president today announced that there's going to be some cyclone in Mombasa. What's happening? You're crying. Onions are doing that thing. Guys, purple onions. What are the tricks with purple onions? I hear you're supposed to be chewing something so that it stops from messing up your eyes. The president said it's going to be a cyclone in Mombasa. What's a cyclone? I don't know. So they have not been having these funny dramatic rains in Nairobi has been going through.
Cyclones in wind.
Hiyo ya kibunga, hiyo inabeba upepo, hiyo ikisonga nayo.
Inabeba maji.
Yeah.
Cyclone ni wind tu. Wind mingi inakuja.
So this one will be very strong because it will be from the Indian Ocean and going on down the mainland. Okay. So you still feel like humans are to blame for such a phenomenon as well?
Yes, I blame human beings.
The only time the rains like really pounded thoroughly was in the Bible, it was during Noah's time. And the Lord also promised and said that such a thing will not happen again. The flood waters will not wash us away, to such levels, right? Even gave us a rainbow to promise. Is there such a situation again in the Bible that we have faced?
Such a situation where the rains have rained.
Yeah, and poured and we felt like it was God's wrath beating on us.
This is not God's wrath.
It's not God's wrath?
This is end times.
What do you mean?
End times. This is when
earthquakes and thunderstorms.
Those things when the weather is misbehaving because the earth is ending. The world is coming to an end. This is not God's wrath. God's wrath is where when it comes you won't even be alive. Whatever you complain, sorry.
Oh really? So this is the sweet potato, the arrow roots that you're talking about.
Yes.
It's called ndoma. Your onions are tough even on the camera, lady. Oh my God.
Yes, I need a stronger knife.
So why are you mixing these two here? So you're cooking Irish arrowroots and Irish potatoes. And what is the stew you're going to make? How am I going to roast them?
It's a stew.
Okay. So you boil them first and then fry, or you just directly fry them?
I will directly fry them.
Okay. So we'll take a break now, then we will come and see you when you're putting the tomatoes together, right? So this is the part where you're going to fry them the normal way you fry, but you will start with the doma. The English name has disappeared.
No.
You just throw both of them like that.
The trick is unakata hivi ndogo and then the waru.
Oh, so because I normally feel like the arrowroots are harder. Like they need more fire than the Irish potatoes. So when you chop them to smaller pieces, they don't stay too. Okay.
They iva haraka.
Okay, that's Gen Z language. Iva haraka. So what's the plan? That is the meal.
Yes.
It's eaten with, is that a drink or something? This is a smoothie.
Yes.
What kind of starch business is that?
That's not starch.
Bananas are?
Bananas are vegetables.
Okay. Avocados are?
Vegetables. Fruits. These are fruits.
And then this is...
This is duma.
You know, Mr. Otterbill the other day was talking about the way African mentality is very starch-oriented. If you go to a hotel and you order a meal, mostly, if you go to a European hotel, for example, you order a meal, you'll say, I'm going for steak, or I'm going for fish, or can you come for some Chinese, for example. And then now us in Africa, ukitaka mtu akuwekee unakula nini leo lunch? Ugali. Is that true that us guys are more starch-oriented? Nakula mchele, nakula chapo.
Holds the stomach. Kutuka ugali na kushibisha, hata rice na kushibisha.
So us guys are more into kushiba.
That's the aim of food. Food
your fire is too much. So like the whole idea is to shiba, is to be full.
Yeah.
That is so boring.
It's not.
You're supposed to be like
Food in
like
Africa
the
is not an art, it's a necessity, a need. You need to eat. You're not having fun with food and taking it. No, you're eating. So you sit down with your ugali and your somaki and you need to kuchiela, need to
oh my god.
you take it, you eat it, you feel full, and then now you eat it. It's like war. You don't go to war to take pictures. You go to war to fight. You fight, now you eat, now you eat, now you eat.
Okay. People, one, okay. Special, 101. Huh? No, you should be eating like Europeans, Bana, like the French. They just have something very little on the plate by a chef,
I
very
think
professionally.
we borrow so much from them, back how we lose our Africanality.
Ah,
Eh,
but I thought a human being is a sum total of their habits that they acquire.
yes.
So you can
but
form those habits by yourselves and just let go, because they formed habits of eating ugali and chapati and mchele. What are you eating for lunch? Mchele. Mchele na?
Marago.
Oh my God. Nakula nini leo? Chapo. Chapo na? No, it shouldn't be the other. It should be the other way. Like we're going for steak. We're going for fish today. You know? What are we going for? We're going for
That is being
seafood.
So European, Baka, you've lost your whole, the essence of being African.
Well, you need to give us your final thoughts on this. Let me wrap up this conversation.
A final thoughts on?
Final thoughts on this. On
On Africanality.
this Africanality.
It's African. It's African food. Ugali is not a meal that you find Uko. Uko, they specialize in meats. They specialize in fish. They specialize in this thing, lobster and crayfish.
Yeah,
Crayfish. Izo.
seafood.
Seafood.
Okay.
But us, you see, even our special meals like kina pilau,
Yeah.
kina ugali, kina chapati,
Starch.
ours.
Yo, that's starchy.
Starch, because we've grown it. Why do wametuletea wheat? We eat it. Maize were brought by the Portuguese. We eat maize. We eat ugali, sorry. And then all this, it's like our art is this hard foods. Now we eat it and then we're full. There is a beauty to it. You have to see the beauty.
Give me one scripture about eating food the way you are. Okay? Go on.
Food for the stomach for the food.
And the God.
Straight
Oh my God. Man shall not live on bread alone.
from everywhere that comes.
So the Bible doesn't even want us to glorify food. So again,
Yeah.
the fuss we make about food is unnecessary. Very unnecessary.
No, but still, food is very important. That's why Jesus is the bread of life.
Okay.
Right.
No, still, it's not about that. It's about fussing about food. That is.
You have to fuss about the bread of life.
Oh. Ish.
What I'm saying is, food is beautiful. You can't take away food and say, oh, you need to fast every day, pray every day. Food is beautiful. You have to see the beauty of food before you start telling us to fast, so that we can feel that campaign of